Before Jesus created the world, there was the eternal Word. It was written. The scroll contained the history of all creation and the story of man, before it was spoken into existence.
Psalm 40 verse 7 tells us that it was written that Jesus would come and do the will of the Father. It was his pleasure to please and obey and fulfill his purpose.
The angels were in awe as the writings began to come to pass. It was written that Jesus would do the will of the Father and save mankind.
The writings were passed on to man. What was written was certain to come into being. It was written, it would be so.
What was written could not be altered or violated. It was written.
Man had to be redeemed. The Redeemer had to pay the price of redemption.
Isaiah chapter 53. We esteem him stricken, smitten of God and afflicted. He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. His torture brought us peace and healing.
Golgotha.
The Lord laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, a sheep that is mute.
Golgotha.
He had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He has put him to grief. His soul was an offering for sin. He shall justify many.
Golgotha.
The price had been paid. The redemption had been completed. The King was now on his throne. Heaven rejoices.
It was written. Judgment is coming. The imprisoned demons have been judged and the King will decree justice. The King is coming.
Zechariah 14:5. The Lord my God shall come, and all the saints with thee.
Revelation 19:11 and 12. And I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge, and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.